Alright, hey y'all, it's Pizza. We're back here today in the Long Dark. As always, it's good to be playing video games. It's good to be back in the Long Dark. We got a new series for the channel. Trapped in Mystery. We are locked to this region. Yes, we cannot leave Mystery. We're going to survive with, the few things we can find here. Day 2, got a moose. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, how you guys doing? I hope you're out there having a great day. Hope you're doing what you want to do. I hope it's going well. Pizza had a good night last night. A long night. I'm a little tired. Not going to fib on that. But, things could be worse, I suppose. Like I said, I'm playing a video game. And I'm off for the next couple of nights, so happy about that. So we're trapped in Mystery. We're on day 7. Yeah. Everything's a mystery. No wondering. Because we're trapped in mystery. Anyway, things we ran into. So, the biggest problem so far has been the maglins. We haven't found a maglins yet. And we haven't managed to procure a hacksaw. I thought listen, I cheated. Well, ish. I did what people do. I went to the interwebs and they were like, here are some places you can find a maglins. Apparently, one place I could have missed it, I believe, is right here. I'm not seeing it. So we're going to do this. And one of the things that we can also do is pick up furniture. I heard one of the beds might have it. So buy the pillow under one of the beds. I'm not seeing anything. Do I need to turn? Yeah. Hold on. I think behind this blue chair, if I get lucky. Not looking good. Okay. And of course we looked over here, the old place. Nope. I swear you could find it underneath. Here. Yeah. Don't think there's a maglins here, but we have a couple other locations we can check and double check. Just because I want to make sure. Maybe it's under the pillow. No. The pillow. Right. We ended the last stream, and we got the mace and everything, and I was talking about getting a deer hide. Well, as soon as I ended the stream, I heard a noise. I turned around, and guess what? There was the random deer that shows up here sometimes. So I took him out. Let's get those boots going. We're in pretty decent shape. We got... Oh, I did a little bit of sewing, too. Because I was like, well, I might as well finish the day and just kill it, right? We don't have everything fixed up to 100%, necessarily. But we have made it to the 34-degree mark. Yeah, we got that going for us. Don't worry about the rest as we go along. I think I'm just going to keep these shoes for now. They're not in great shape. They're not in terrible shape. If I'm going for the deer boots anyway, these will be fine. Anyway, I popped out. I was going to start the video outside, like I usually It was foggy. Not that's a problem. It's just that I was like, well, if I'm gonna look for the mag lens in here anyway, maybe I should start inside. So that's what I did, yo. We got plenty of sticks. I'm thinking about weight before we go out. Doing a little bit of adventuring today. We got a sweater on us and some socks we don't need. Feels like a lot of candy bars. I think most of this can say. You can see it took 4 bullets to bring the deer down. Uh, one of those was a miss. Yeah. So 3 shots to a deer. We finally killed it. Oh, we got a bunch of cloth. All right, perfect. All right, let's see. Play with my headphones a little bit. Oh, now I can't hear anything. Okay. Yeah, I was only getting audio from one of my headphones. Let's unload this. We don't need those extra shells. So heavy. So heavy. Yeah, I feel like we have just a few too many candy bars. Definitely. There's that one. This one. This one. Alright, yeah, that's, I might grab a steak for some walking around food. We're not particularly hungry or anything, but let's go ahead and chew on that a little bit. Okay. More clothing stuff. You like that and that. And I think we're ready to bounce around just a bit. So there's a cave. Apparently, one of the I don't know, the cabins. There's a bench where you might be able to find a mag lens. Maybe I'll check that first. We'll see what the weather's doing. So yeah, let's head outside and see what the weather's like. All right, not quite as foggy. We got some buns to clean up. Oh, these stupid gloves. Let me get those inside. Yeah, I kept trying to figure out I know I have more leather gloves. Left them on the porch. We'll drop these off and then we're gonna go. I think I'm gonna shoot for the cabins and see if we can find a mag lens out there. Just kind of just kind of knock it off the list. Bit of leather. But it's foggy, but it's not. At least it's not windy. It's not snowing. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's decent enough weather that we try to shoot across the lake real quick. See if we can find them. A mag lens. Now, I mean, I still don't think we're gonna be able to last forever. I feel like a Maglins would certainly help. So maybe we'll go we'll go across the ice. We haven't explored everything. But I just want to, like I said, I want to tick this off my checklist. Ooh, you know what we could do too. So yeah, I shot a deer. I've got the deer skin down for the boots. But we're going to want the pants at some point too. And there's deer skin back there. Maybe two. Maybe we go back here. And we check for the maglins. We come back. Maybe we'll grab a couple of deer skin. You know, we got a feather farm nearby for the dead deer near the red train car. So I don't think I want those three cabins. I think I want those three cabins. Might grab a couple more cattails just to have in my pocket. Decent amount of cattails on this map. Decent amount of harvestables. Just a little spread out. We did find a bag of flour, so we are going to be able to make some pies at some point. But, okay, these. So, I guess there's a bench over here. And they're like under the bench by the dock. And this is the only place I can think of that has a dock and three cabins. So we're going to go see if we can find a bench and maybe a mag lens. Here we go. Here we go. I'm assuming they mean this. So that's the only bench I see right now. Certainly don't see a Maglins. That's a piece of... You don't have to worry. Pete's the type that's going to quadruple check pretty much everything. So, I don't know. Doesn't look good, though. Doesn't look good at all. Pretty sure there's no benches where the other three cabins are. Nope. Yeah. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. But, I mean, that's okay. You know. I was thinking, I can't really make up my mind. I'm torn a little bit because it's like, it does put a certain end date, on things. Because we'll only be able to cook for so long. one of the things, I mean, we could, I suppose, kind of do. I mean, we have some acorns here, so we can cook those and get a little bit of cooking score. I was thinking about making the coffee out of them, although I don't think we have a hammer yet either. We're just trying to think of some ways to geek up our cooking score a little faster. The world is going to get colder over time. We got to think about our bullets. We have 3 arrowheads is the best way to express it. I got it. We have 2 broken arrows and 1 simple arrow. So as long as we don't lose the arrows, I mean, we do have a decent supply. We got to get some maple saplings. Yeah, let's go this way. I hear the crows. Again, we could leave it as a feather farm, but I just really would rather have the deer skin right now. There's dead bodies on this map, you know. Here we go. Let's grab these rose hips. So I'm curious, do they feel... You would think all the rock cairns in... But, no. I was going to say, I think you would think all the rock cairns in Mystery would have been filled out. But apparently not. Not the case. So there's a double rope climb right there. We're going to... There's another way to get up there. Just trying to get my hand on these harvestables. Oh, we got a few burdock root. I think we'll grab those. We can make them into teas. Once you make a tea, it doesn't go bad, so we'll just have them around. Give me a little bit of cooking score. Yep. Oh, a nice patch. I think we'll look for a few more. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do is head towards the dam. What kind of dam pizza? Is it a goddamn? That's a Beavis and Butthead joke, and you probably, some of you probably don't even know who that is, which is fine. It's perfectly fine. I'm not a nostalgia freak. You know what I mean? I still think it's a funny joke. Yeah. No, I didn't like. I was very careful with my kids. Like, I have friends who are just, they're so into being in their generation and passing on, like, everything that they loved and everything that, I was like, maybe my kid, well, I kind of determined it on their personalities a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It's like, maybe my kid's not going to be into 9-inch nails. Is it, you know, maybe maybe they're not a Pearl Jam freak. Maybe they don't care about the Doors or the Rolling Stones. So I kind of, what I would call softly, exposed them to like my music and certain things from my past. But I wasn't like, oh, you gotta check this out. You gotta love this. You know what I mean? Yeah. My kids have seen the Goonies. They weren't all that impressed. Well, one liked it. The other was like, eh. And perfectly fine with that. You know what I mean? Both my kids have seen all the Star Wars movies. All of them. But I wasn't like, oh, this is Dad's favorite thing. God, I love you. You're just best. It's just like, look, I feel like this is one of those things you got to check out. You know what I'm saying? Like, neither of my kids, I don't think either one of them seen E.T. Because I was like, this is going to look like crap. They're not going to appreciate it. They're not going to get it. It wasn't. They're going to be like, what kind of, this is the worst seed. Is it a puppet? You know what I mean? Like I tried the Dark Crystal. I feel like that's one of the only things I ever tried to push. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, and like, good for them. They were both like, what is happening? Why do I care? What is? They thought the Skeksis were not sexies, but I mean, they're not. Yeah. Oof. Feel like that was a long hour in the long dark. Yeah. We have a point of relative safety not too far from here, so I think we're just going to go for it. I think we can get our hands on a few more harvestables and another random location. It should be pretty heavy, yeah. But yeah, I mean, there's just stuff that they, from my generation that I just felt like they already have like way cooler stuff. You know what I mean? It's just not going to look right. It's not going to feel right. The music's going to sound, janky and old to them. Why ruin my memory trying to pass it on to them? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I, my kids have never seen The Last Starfighter, one of my favorite movies. They've never seen, I don't know, lots of stuff. And I really want this other deer, though. Let's get this location discovered, I suppose. I don't think there's anything back here. There hardly ever is. I think this is Alan's cave, yeah. No Alan here. I do want to pop some wolves with my pistol. I just don't think this is a good place to do it or a good time to do it. So we'll skip that. Look at these beautiful, majestic deer, though. They look fantastic. All the bunnies. But yeah, let's try to get our hands on as many rose hips as we can. We're not going to use this for teas. Better use for them are for pies. Until we run out of flour, really. We only have one bag so far. And I mean, I'm thinking that's probably the only bag we're going to get. Oh, I'll take this.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Definitely that. Oh my goodness, we are killing it. So I have 4 arrowheads. It's just so much better than I thought it was. I forgot about how many arrows you can possibly find here. Alright. So I think there's this dead deer and maybe another going this way. Plus I think this wolf is going to kill one for me. Yeah, there he goes. I just don't think that's my priority right now, although that's part of the plan. Long term. Maybe we'll scare him off. No. Really need the meat? It wouldn't hurt. I just don't think I want to spend the time. Let's get this before we end up in a blizzard. I mean, we're doing okay. Let's grab 4 steaks. Oh, the wind calmed down.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
He ate most of the rest. We are super heavy. Damn. I think they made it so the wolves eat faster. Because that was pretty quick, right? It's a full-grown deer. It should be a male, too. It should be around 25 pounds of meat. I tell you what's going to irritate me. I haven't made fire-hardened arrows yet. Not that I have a ton of feathers, but like... We're going to pass a ton of ptarmigan on the way back home. Alright, so I'm not seeing any saplings. Sometimes we get saplings here. But the game is glitched in this particular aspect. And I think I will check again here later. Because a lot of times when I come through here, they're not here. But if I come back later, they'll be here. So we'll test that theory on this run. I definitely, I think there's some maple saplings up this way I want to grab too. We can start curing those and get the bow made. I'm talking about arrows, and I don't even have a bow yet, so. Yeah, 4 or 5 birch saplings can, or at least used to spawn there. And I've had it, like I said, I've had it where they, for whatever reason, they spawn in later. So, but anyway, I'm gonna peek up here, see if we can find any birch bark. There are a few places around Mystery Lake where you can find birch bark. It is one of the only renewable harvestables in the game. Maybe the only one, really? Right? Burdock doesn't grow back. Rose hips don't grow back. Look, another one. It may be. There's some more cattails on this river. I'm just going to skip them for now. We'll get them eventually. We're going to be here a long time. Every calorie is going to count. Yes, we can get calories from birch bark tea. Alright. So yeah, let's head up towards the trailer here. Well, at least this deer meat I picked up. I got plenty. Oh, I hear the ptarmigan already. I got plenty of meat at the camp office, so let's leave a little down on this side. We'll definitely be back to the dam to collect cloth, reclaimed wood. You know, if we could get our hands on a hacksaw, scrap metal, but I've already kind of discounted that. I just don't think we're going to get one. Okay, we'll be double, triple, quadruple checking places for different reasons, so, yeah. But this will help. We'll drop this first. With my weight. Leave those there. We'll peek inside, we'll get a save. The Pete's going to take a quick break once we get the save. Make sure we don't crash. Alright.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I'll be right back. Alright, back at it. Let's see. Oh, I definitely want the arrowhead. Alright, let's see what's in the lockers. Locker. I feel like I left something fairly important here. Yeah, the gun butt. Let's grab this. I need to move this stuff, but probably not today. Yeah, these. We need those. Yeah, I got like 11 knives. I'm not too... the whetstone. I knew there was something else. I was like, there's something else big you left. Let's grab these. Still heavy. Getting late. We might get cold. I wonder... No. Let's just head back home for tonight. Let's just head back home. I'll worry about the other stuff tomorrow. You know what I mean? Let's get home. It's your home. We did really well, though, on the cattails. We'll probably leave...
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, we got a lot on us. We can still run, though. If need be. But yeah, let's head back. Let's get out of here. I am questioning my decision. I feel this just has a blizzard kind of look to it. Heavy wet snow, decent amount of wind.
The sun is setting. It's
We're
gonna be a lot colder soon.
not quite, encumbered, but yeah, it's going blizzard. Let's get that. Yep. Like I said, sometimes you can just kind of read it. Oh, I forgot the maples here anyway. We might as well jog it out because we are pretty low. I mean, we have a lot of fatigue. And since we're probably going to spend a night here, yeah, I'm not sure I'll be warm enough to travel at night quite yet. So I think what we'll try to do is get in here and read a little bit of a book to kill a little time, We do have a wet stone. Maybe we'll sharpen something. I don't know. But let's get dried off here. Let's see. Yeah, let's read the pistol book. Let's go ahead and get that taken care of. It's going to be our main weapon. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think I have quite enough time to do that. What do we got here on the axe? 85, 79. Not too worried about the knife because, again, knives aren't really a problem. Right? Yeah, let's break these up. So yeah, 4 arrowheads. That's pretty... It's more than I thought I was going to have. How about that? Let's feathers out of that. I do have the gun cleaning kit. We could clean this up a little bit. I'm not sure if I don't think I'll have a better gun cleaning score from reading one book, though. Yeah. We can... go ahead and make some teas. Yeah, might as well, right? Okay, we're gonna try to save the rose hips. We'll worry about making rose hips in the tea after we've exhausted our flour supply. Right, that works. Right, Astrid? Oh, a little bite of this. A little bite of that. There we go. Yeah, we'll go to sleep for as long as we can. Pretty early. Probably pretty cold. Weight is still not good, but, you know. Well, I could have put those skins and guts on the ground. But, to be honest, I probably would have left them behind. But I think we're good, right? 3 deer skin for the pants and 2 for the boots. So, whenever we get home and drop these off, we're probably like 4 days away from the boots and like 5 days away from the pants, so we're good.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Mm-mm. One tick of cold, not bad. I feel like if the wind was blowing, we'd be in a little more danger, but I think we're okay. I think we're fine. Oh, the saplings. Aren't they down here? I hope they're down here. I think there's 2 maple saplings down here I want to grab. I'll grab the acorns too, might as well. Stupid ptarmigan are going to tempt me. Yeah, there they are. Perfect. Oh yeah, there's a deer down here too, but we're going to leave this one as a feather farm for now. Yeah. I'll take that though, thank you, sir. So I don't, if I click on this, it'll deteriorate. That's a word. It'll disappear. Deteriorate. Why does it sound so weird coming out of my mouth? Deteriorate. I mean, that's just a normal word. It's just a word. Right. Oops, wrong button. Yeah. All right. I've said this before, you know, the fog can be your greatest enemy if you don't know the map. If you know the map, fog's pretty cool. It means it's generally not that cold. It certainly isn't windy or about to blizzard, so. Now, if the wolves weren't on passive, we'd take a different route out of here. But they are because Pizza's the apex predator, generally always in this game. And the wolves are kind of janky, so, yeah. We should be fine. I've got all the weather, blizzard, aurora, all that stuff set to medium. It's a custom playthrough. Pilgrim to stalker elements. But I want to be careful to avoid some of the interloper stuff because I think it affects fishing. So, plus I wanted the opportunity to get as much loot as I possibly could, since this is it. But I was thinking about it, like, so I was hoping for a moose on the map. Not only do we have moose on the map, we have it at the ranger station. So
A new day is dawning.
basically, I couldn't ask for much more. You know, harvesting the moose right outside the door is going to be great. So yeah, but we're going to make improvised insulation at some point. We'll make some skates at some point, just to help protect the moose hide bag. We don't really need them for climbing. By the way, the crampons. Sorry, I always call them skates. And we don't need them for weak ice or anything. So, but having the crampons in the spot ahead of the moose hide bag will give me 100% protection from a moose hide bag. So it should last a really long time. So multiple moose hides really, unless I want to make the moose hide coat. So moose meat is, we're not going to get parasites, but when you harvest it, it's at a much higher quality. Bear meat deteriorates, there's that word again, really quickly, so. Let's grab what we can get. We'll grab a couple stones, a couple sticks. I don't know. Maybe I'll grab the acorns too. Maybe we'll skip the sticks and go for the acorns. We'll keep them filed away until we figure out whether we're going to get a... Oh, I know you guys are out here. A hammer or not. If we get a hammer, we can make some coffee. It's a little boost, but, everything helps. It's calories. Alright. The cooking score. It's cleared up pretty nice. Again, sorry for the mic cutting in and out. I've explained it already. I'm not going to explain it again. July is going to be the month. July is going to be such a good month for pizza. I wanted it. Pizza's birthday's in June, right? And I was hoping to have a PlayStation 5 in June. But July is looking better for multiple reasons. One, because I have 5 paydays in July, so save a little, save a little, save a little as I'm going along, and then get a nice extra check in July. And we're on a PlayStation 5 with a PlayStation 5 controller, which may be cheaper than a PlayStation 4 controller. I'm not going to lie. So we'll deal with it. You know what I mean? Look at that. It's so gorgeous. All I really care about for Black Frost is that they keep the aesthetic. I'll probably be happy with whatever they do, but cool. Nice and early. We can drop off our loot and start looking around again. Got places to go and things to loot. You know how it is. Feels good walking up to the homestead, though. I realized, by the way, that everything is a TARDIS in the Long Dark. Things are always bigger on the inside. Yeah. So again, find a hammer, cool. Make coffee. If not, I can cook all these acorns
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
and get some cooking scores, so can't be sad about that. Now, let's get all this stuff on the ground. Don't worry, the floor will get cleaned up at some point. Mainly because we're going to end up using all this stuff. Nice pile of feathers, though. That really worked out. Let's drop those in there for now. Oh, you know, we got some mushrooms and some rose hips. It's always good, always good. Yeah, not hating that. Grab that. I mean, this is pretty full, right? No, we got room. All right. Let's this for now. Did I think I finished the fishing book too. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. There we go. Oh, what else can we cram in here? I don't really need that right now. Toss that in there. 10 rifle bullets. Not bad, not bad. That's, you know what, we don't need all those pistol bullets on us. Chuck those in there. We'll toss the sewing kit for now, too. And the whetstone. What kind of silly things do we have? We don't need that. We don't need that. Put these in there for now. Put one of those in there. I mean, we're under 70. It's kind of hard to argue with. I'll tell you what. Let's lose dog food for now. And half of those. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel like I should cook this coffee up at some point. So there's 5, 10, 15, 20 coffees. Not too shabby. All right. Let's go. Oh, let's get this outside. Yeah, let's go adventuring. Well, hold on. I need a quick. I'll be right back. All right. Let's see what the weather's doing. Yeah. Let's go on a walkabout. We should be able to pick up like a little bit of coal. Another thing, and I mentioned this in the last episode, I didn't do it, and I'm kind of sad I didn't. That's probably something else we should do today. Caves are open. We don't go to Milton, but we definitely gather all the coal we can get our hands on. Hello? Hello? So many things just happened at once. Oh yeah, look at this steel gray sky. One of my favorite kind of skies in this long dark. It's just how I imagine the weather in Canada. They have beautiful, clear days and everything. I know, right? But this is. Oof. Num, 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 num. This is good old long dark looking to me. I start thinking about the moose. I mean, I killed him recently. But I could walk outside and just be like, blah, 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 stomp, 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 stomp. So, yeah, no. Look at those shadows. Sick. Um, oh, look at this. Oh, look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deer. Whew. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, see? Yeah. 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 Yeah, see? Yeah. We got two. I'll grab you two. So I saw social media. People were like, we all thought U2 the band was cool. But really, it was just us thinking U2 the band was cool. I'm gonna be really, Gen X, as I am. They had some pretty decent songs. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't name anything other than what was popular on the radio. I think at one point I had the Joshua Tree tape. This one or two. Looks like two. Fantastic. All right. I do know where a couple other maple saplings can reside. So, I mean, we've got 4 bows right now. Like I said, we're going to skip the travois. Uh, it would be mildly helpful, but like hard to repair, and I just don't think we're going to need it in this playthrough. I think we're better off making as many bows as we can. Anyway, we're gonna go push our way to Unnamed Pond. There's a few harvestables up this way and down by the pond. Like I said, you can find some coal on this river sometimes. Oh, we got a bit of burdock. We got some shrooms. Yeah, we're doing great already. Probably a wolf around here. I would say almost definitely a bear on the pond. But we're not prepared for all that. In it for the shop in the future. Well, hello, Rower. 5467. We're we're only in Mystery Lake. So need so much for so many things. Hi, how are you? Hope you're having a great day and you're doing what you want to do. And I hope life is going well. Pizza's life is going well. Glad to say. Let's grab these. I think there's a few more things this way. Yeah, we got some more acorns. I want to say mushrooms, but it could be rosips. You know, you think you know some of these maps like the back of your hand, but until you really live on them, just in that region. Which is a great reason to do this. If you've never region locked, 100% recommend. It just gives you a good idea, you know, like I said, we'll need to visit places over and over again. They'll kind of lock the map in different, hell, different things in your mind, you know? All right, let's get down to the pond. Like I said, I know there's some mushrooms down there. That I am certain. Aw, thank you. Yes, yes. Doing well. A little tired at a long night. Pizza works nights. Well, I work days too, but mostly nights. So it is almost noon in Virginia, where I reside. So I got up and work at 8-ish this morning. So we translate that to a 9 to 5. It's about 9 o'clock at night for me. Does that make sense? Alright. Let's see if we can get a random piece of coal. That'll be nice. Oh, another piece of burdock. Heck yeah. But yeah, I 100% believe the bear's going to be down here. All you got is this thing right now, so. Pizza always plays immersive, even if the animals are on passive. Do you walk up to a bear? No, you don't. Well, if he's down here goofing around, we're not going to spend much time down here. Ooh, we will grab the lichen real quick. Maybe. But anyway, hey, thanks for saying hello, Rar. Always great when people say hello. Really appreciate it. I don't see a bear. Alright, let's walk in here like we own the place. Alright, Rar, are you in the United States? Because Pizza has people watching from all around the world. So if you want to shout out your state or your country, feel free to say this is where I'm from. Let's check out the blind first, and we'll start working on the mushrooms. Hello? Ooh. don't mind if I do. That just made the axe last longer. Since we haven't found... Except we're really... I mean, I'm hoping for a mag lens. But a hacksaw would be pretty nice. But we have 2 hatchets. We've got several whetstones. Could be worse. Could be better. So what I think I'm going to do... We'll come back this way. Because there's a chance for a few saplings in like 2 places going this way. Hey, what's up? Me too. I'm in Virginia, or Virginia. Hope you had a good Memorial Day. I thought about streaming yesterday because people tend to watch on when they don't have anything else to do. I was like, I don't think I want to capitalize on Memorial Day. 4th of July, absolutely. Memorial Day, it seems a little more, personal, depending on your experience. Now, my great-grandfather fought in World War I in France. My grandfather fought in World War II. Now, my great-grandfather, I don't know much about him. I do know that he was involved in trench warfare in World War I. My grandfather was a machine gunner on a B-25 in the South Pacific. And my father was a Vietnam veteran. I really wanted to join the military, but several things happened. Number one, my father was like, absolutely not. And then I tried to join the Coast Guard without anyone noticing. My father mainly. But during, like I got in, I was in training. I sleptwalked twice. I don't remember it. They kicked me out. They're like, nope. Can't be a sleepwalker in a Marine-based, really in any kind of military situation. You don't want people wandering around. That's just bad. It's not good. Again, we'll check again later. I think there can be saplings in here. Where are these crows at? Where's all my crows at? Ah, here we go. Even if it is a deer, we're going to leave it for a feather farm. I think it's a dead body, yeah. So, right here, forever feather farm. Thank you, sir. You got anything on you?
I'll take it.
I will take it. That just extended the playthrough even longer. Especially if we don't find a mag lens. Anyway, great to hear from you, Rar. Like I said, I hope life is good. Be good to each other. Yeah, alright. Let's see, we got a cabin and a couple of, well, maybe we'll go up to the broken antenna thing also. It's a nice day. It's just past noon. We're nice and warm. We should probably take advantage of this day as much as possible. Anyway, you guys, be like Rar. Say hello. I love it. Like I said, I do this for fun. You know what I mean? We're not, we're not making any money on this. We're not trying to. We're just trying to have a good time. And so, listen, great times happen with people. Good times can happen by yourself, but I mean, what do I? This way? Oh, no, there they are. It's like, I know there's more mushrooms. Yeah, let's go this way. Just make sure, I think I got everything. Whenever you see these little random stumps, though, you get to wondering. I think we got a few more mushrooms out towards the ice here, and then we'll go head to the little cabin. Oh, we found one piece of firewood. Sometimes you can find a couple pieces. Oh yeah, tons of mushrooms. And then I think there's some rose hips by the cabin. We're going to ignore the cattail stalks for now. See, best possible scenario for hunting the bear, for me, anyway, would be to catch him out on the ice by the ranger's office. But I feel like he shows up here quite often. So more than likely, if we really go on a bear hunt, it's going to be here. Now, I'm not sure if it is anymore, but this used to be one of the places where you could hunt moose. We have a moose spawn at the ranger's cabin, so but in this area back here used to be one of the places where you could find a moose, for sure. But I think there's a dead deer back here, and like I said, I think let's double check. Let's double check. Yeah. So we got enough skins for the boots and the pants. So we'll leave this deer alone. I hear crows. Like I said, he's usually back here. This is the yellow cabin. Yes. Occasionally, rarely, you find one of these. Let's pop in, get a save, and see if we can find any good stuff. A Maglins and a hacksaw, right? Come on. Come on. They're both here, right? Right? Yeah? Yeah? No? Yeah? No? Probably not. Well, lots of books. We'll grab one. If you're seeing a theme, it's so early in the game. Wait. Ooh.
This stuff will come in handy.
That's a decent shirt, though. We got some tools here. Grab those. Now, if you ever really want, and I mean, you don't have to, but I feel like you get such a better view for looking in little cracks and crevices for things for turning around. Another thing we can do, of course, is this. Like if I want to move the chair here and see if there's anything behind there. There's not. We can do that and we can get a cheeky little save. Right, let's see if there's any... sometimes there's some saplings here, too. I feel like Mystery's one of those maps where you gotta, like, triple check. Because things don't always load in correctly right away. Like I'm like 90, I'm like 8, I'm like 37% sure. Some birch saplings are going to load in by the dam at some point. Alright, we got a few. Wow. For once I have more maples than birch. That's actually pretty decent. Because we want... oh, there's 3. Like I said, I know where some more can spawn. We're going to check that out too. It's also a possible location for the mag lens. Getting a little heavy though. But yeah, we're not going to click on this deer. Why? Because it will despawn. Right? Don't forget. So just look for your feathers and walk away, pizza. Oh, there's some bun buns. Hey, bun buns. Yeah, this deer is almost always here. Right? Let's keep trucking. I think if we go this way, right? Yeah. We'll get up to the broken tower also. So I want to do that because I think that's my last chance, honestly, for a hacksaw. I don't... did y'all hear that? Maybe it's just me. Anyway, if we don't find one at the broken tower, I think we're SOL. Sure, out of luck. Sure. We're gonna run up here anyway. Like I said, hopefully, maybe we get lucky. Then after that, for searchable buildings, we just got the 3 blue trailers, and I think that's it. Still some caves to explore. One where we might find a magnet. It's not the double rope climb, but we're not going to do the double rope climb. I don't. I try to avoid rope climbs whenever possible. Meh. Pizza's kind of the billy goat. I'd love to say it started in Skyrim in 20 blah 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 15. When did Skyrim come out? But no. Games have been letting you do some tricky billy goat and stuff for a long time. It's over here. Eh. Problems for another pizza. Lots of rocks up here too, just like the other, like the Firewatch Tower. pretty good on the stones right now, though. Maybe we'll build 3... I don't... I'm pretty sure I have that achievement, but I'm not 100% positive. But there's an achievement for building 3 rock caches in one region. If you want to do it, this is probably one of the best places to do it. Nope, the ptarmigan are up here, though. I guess we could try to peg one with a rock. What's... Doing the bop, 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 bop. See, if we managed to hit one, everybody else is going to scatter. That's why you want those fire-hardened arrows. Oh, look at all these ptarmigan, though. There's a bunch. Yeah, here comes the pizza. Whoa, yeah. You know he ain't gonna die. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Look away, look away. Nice. Let's get what we can from here. It's really, the frame rate is crazy up here.
This will come in handy.
Nope, not right now. Oh, I mean, completely useless for this playthrough, but it'll give me something to do while I'm cooking. Oh, what else we got? Another book. Excuse me. Wow.
I'm not sure I can carry much
Woo!
more.
The lag is real, y'all. Anyway, tons of stones. Tons of stones. You got anything for me?
I think I can use this.
Ooh. Woo. 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 Actually, that's pretty good. The rope, again, pretty useless. It might make for some fun. Decorating. If I was going to clean a random deer, this would be another one. Because the likelihood of me coming back up here is really low. Another maple. Wow. But we'll be back up here. I'll probably come up here to get the rope and all these stones at some point. Just for kicks and giggles, but no hacksaw. So if they just randomly... Oh, it's getting foggy. Randomly and weirdly... You know... Stuck one in the blue trailers. Otherwise, I think we're out of luck on the hacksaw. I'm still fingers crossed on the magnets. We do have one major location where it can possibly spawn. And that's in or near the cave of the double rope climb. But if it ain't there, we're double, quadruple checking everything else. But I don't think it's going to happen. I really don't. I think we, you know... And I'm fine with that. Like I said, having a timeline is kind of good. We've got like, I don't think quite 200 matches, but I feel like we're getting close. I think the last time I checked, it was like 120, 140 matches I already had. So, yeah, you know. It's a long time to survive in the long dark. I'm going to skip all these stumps and everything today. And there's like a random backpack and a few maybe random mushrooms back there. Oh well. I thought, well, they move things around, they change things, right? I was pretty sure homie lived more towards the unnamed pond, though. I didn't know he came way back here. Uh, Again, immersion, you don't run towards the bear. We could, but we won't. But we could. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, totally uh, looking forward to a, going on a bear hunt. Going on a bear hunt. Look, it's a little bear cave. Let's shelter here for the night. Just kidding. Yes, absolutely. Very excited, very excited. I was saying earlier in the video, I hope to keep the aesthetic, like, this look. I don't really care what they do. I'll be playing it. And if you missed it, Pizza's been saving up and probably going to do a PlayStation 5 in July. So I can be ready for it when it does drop. Now, there's a lot of games I'm looking forward to playing on the PlayStation 5. I gotta be honest, I really want to play Grounded 2. There's so many games, including this one, that hopefully operates better than it does on the PlayStation 4. But yeah, I am really looking forward to Grounded 2. I want to play it so bad. What's up, Bun Buns? Run for your wives. Um, I, I don't remember there being mushrooms, but if there are gonna be, alright. Keep on swimming, keep on swimming, keep on swimming, keep on swimming. Alright, we're gonna go check out the 3 blue trailers. As always, weather permitting, we'll shoot back to the ranger station. But yeah, Rar, definitely looking forward to Black Frost. Cannot wait. If you're unfamiliar, I'm not a big fan of Wintermute. Never have been. So I feel comfortable in that position. But you know, if they can integrate some story elements in a way that I feel makes sense, I'm so happy. But I will pretty much play anything that Hairland puts out. For sure. The Notorious Fire Log. We'll leave it here for now. You know, I think Raphael is kind of pompous and silly. That doesn't mean they're not kind of a genius. You know what I'm saying? And oh, well,
Thank you.
thank you. I'm not trying to inflate an ego that is already inflated, but, you know, praise is praise.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Absolutely not, Astrid. Absolutely not. I think we'll have to come back here because I'm pretty heavy. Everything's in decent shape so far, so. Another one. Coming in clutch there. Hey, we may not find a hacksaw, but if I have like 5 hatchets and like 3 or 4 whetstones, we're going to be able to chop wood for a good while. What do you think is, we have an infinite amount of sticks, right? If you play this game and you played it on any level other than Pilgrim or Voyager, you know, sticks are king. So, the the last chop on our last axe. Oh, hey,
This
buddy.
pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Sorry for your. Ooh. Your choices that led you here, but you died comfortably. Okay. Anyway, what do we got here?
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Ooh, boy, yeah, we're gonna be super heavy. What? Random coffee? It's like 25 cups of coffee. Man, we're killing it. Plus,
I'll take it.
we got a Stacy's grape soda, which is, you know, I'm from the South. I live in Virginia. We love flavored sodas. So grape, orange, you know, whatever. Yeah, yeah. If I had to choose on American sodas, I feel like grape is better than orange. But if I was an international traveler, I'd probably go with orange. Really, my favorite, I love lemon. So I could get my hands on some lemon sodas. So, limoncello, I think it's called. Yeah, I'm in. Now, other than caves,
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
what? Are you kidding me? Listen. Nothing to be mad about as far as coffee in this particular playthrough. Cannot believe how much coffee we found.
Barely walk with this much gear.
Outstanding. Well, wait till we gather all this stuff and keep walking. What do you think about that? And they're in good shape. What are you kidding me? 36 degrees of warmth. What was the windproofing? 20 degrees windproofing. Wow. Wow. Have I said wow yet?
This will come in handy.
Oh, we got a good wolf too. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. 38 degrees. We are technically warm. Okay. We'll definitely come back here to steal some art and some decorative stuff. We can't really build anything because we're not going to be able to get tools because we're locked to the Mystery Lake region. But you can put some things up. We can decorate. I mean, here's the thing about these blue trailers. Sometimes they suck. They just don't have anything. But I did really well. Incredibly well. Alright, so yeah. We're gonna slowly drag our super heavy butts.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah. That's why we're going where we're going. So we're gonna go back home. We're gonna skip everything. We're just not gonna worry about mushrooms, sticks. In fact, you know what? Let's do that. Give myself a little extra harumph. Huzzah. And we're gonna unload at the blue trailers by, well, I don't think they're blue. They actually are like cream or vanilla, maybe. Anyway, the trailer's up by the dam, and we're gonna try to get home tonight. We can move stuff back and forth. Auto walk, baby. So this game came out in like 2014. I don't know if auto walk was like in the beta or whatever, but like it's been a part of the game for a long time. And let me tell you what, it's a thumb saver. It's 100% thumb saver. I'm all about like auto walk, auto run. Oh, there's a wolf. Uh, Shared inventory. What do they call it? That's why I like grounded so much, because I can walk into my base. I can build anything because I can use whatever's in my chest. So Wi-Fi chests, we'll call them. Storage, I would guess, better. Poor Astrid. Who's the apex predator? Who has a gun? There's only one of yous. I only need one of these. A bit of a crawl, a bit of a crawl. Remember, we can follow the railroad tracks home, so, yeah, we're going to try to get back to the office tonight. Because where I want to go after this is actually pretty close. But yeah, like I said, Rar, 100% cannot wait for Black Frost. So I'm on Reddit, Pizza Hulk 43. I don't really do much but lurk, but I do. I love the people that are posting, like, whoever started it originally. Many props, but posting long dark vistas. Just taking pictures in the long dark until Black Frost comes out. What a noble thing to do. It's going to be a while. And again, I have said many positive, not so many negative things against Hinterland, but at least they have promised to continue adding more DLC to the Long Dark. Now, hopefully, that comes with fixing the problems that are already in the base game. Because if they do that, great. Like, I don't want Perseverance Mills, maps and DLC before they fix the Travoy. I don't want that stuff before they fix all the crashing in Pleasant Valley and Forsaken Airfield. So, I'm hesitantly cautious, which I think could be the name of a region in the Long Dark. I mean, I say we go for it. I, it's 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 going to be a long, slow walk, but do I really just get throw that stuff in the trailer so I can walk back? I wish I hadn't walked this far. I'd be like almost home by now, but I think we just get this crap back to the house and call that success. Burn us some fatigue. We'll be able to get some sleep tonight, and then we'll head up
Dusk, so I can't be far behind.
to a double rope climb. See if we can find a Magdalene's there. I feel like if I get a Magdalene's, I mean, I could probably survive forever here. I tell you what, we'll pop into the train car and just see, you know, there's something ludicrous I just don't really need right now. I could possibly speed this up. I mean, we're without having the moose hide bag yet, but what did we kill on day 2? A moose. Yeah. Uh, hmm. I mean, I feel like it's going to take 20 minutes just to get home. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, let's pop in here. Let's go ground. That's a big help. Just, you know, are we moving any faster? A little bit, I think. I would say even if this is the portents of the beginning of a blizzard, we might make it back before it happens. I don't know. You never know. It's the long dark, people. You never know. But yeah, we get the PlayStation 5. We start playing with, we'll have better graphics. We'll have, hopefully, better streams. Again, so Pizza thought he was smart. And I was like, I'm tired of these wireless controllers. After like, you know, 3 to 6 months getting this terrible stick drift, and me having to pay still like 50, 60 bucks for a PlayStation 4 controller. It should be like $10, in my opinion, but okay. Amazon, shut up, I get it. But I bought a wired controller, and when I stopped talking, unfortunately, the audio cuts out. I had no idea. I didn't know. I've always had a wireless controller for this thing. Shut up, Ptarmigan. You're just temptation that is irritating me right now. I mean, look at it. Still gray sky. Snow's coming down. Visibility is not great, but it could be worse. We checked recently for feathers. Anyway, the point is about I was thinking about ordering a PlayStation 4 wireless controller so I could have a better mic before I get the PlayStation 5. But I mean, the PlayStation 5 is really it's a done deal. July. So if I'm going to do that and get a new controller and all that stuff anyway, I guess we just kind of deal. Can you guys deal? Is it okay? Like, I know it's not great. Like, Pizza, I'm watching your videos from like 4 years ago. It doesn't sound like this. It sounds so much better. Hey, go watch those videos. Thank you. And please. But even if you don't, you know, we'll deal with it until we get to PlayStation 5. Well, it's going to be a big day for pizza. I used to be well, all right. The second the PlayStation 2 dropped and the second the Wii dropped, but I had a new kid. I have two kids, but I had a new kid at that point who was the right age, and I was like, yeah. So my ex-wife and I, like, we stood in line. Ex-wife, by the way, one of my best friends. We're totally cool. It's like, you know, it's one of those things where, like, you know, we grew, things changed, but we still respect and love each other. And they're kind to each other. So I just want to make that clear. That does happen. It's okay. Life moves on. But anyway, we stood in line forever. Like, we lined up at, like, I think it was 3 o'clock in the morning. And we were still probably, like, between 25 and 30 in the line. But we got a Wii. Oh, yeah. This is like the weather I hate. It's so hard to see. But yeah, there's life after divorce. There's life after that. You don't have to hate each other and be angsty and weird. We've always gotten along. We were best friends. We're still best friends. Just not the best husband and wife. All right, let's see. Let's get in here. I don't think I have anything to drop on the porch, really. Yeah, we got this time. Okay. Ooh, let's grab some actual meat, though. And just eat some off the ground. Times two. Times three. It just shows you how the calorie deficit in this game is absolutely stupid. Whoops. Nope. Don't need that. Probably gonna need that, though. I guess we need to cook soon. Plenty to cook, though.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
You're telling me, Astrid. You're telling me. Oh, this stupid. I'll figure it out. Oh, whew. Very, very thirsty. There we go. Let's clean this up. And we're going to go with our bare hands. Why waste the utility on the tools? There we go. Get that extra cargo starters thing. I doubt you can see any of this, but I know where I'm going. And again, I want to point this out. I've looked it up. If you actually ate the amount of meat and drank the amount of water that's required in the long dark, even on the lowest settings, you die. You die. You absolutely would kill yourself. It's crazy. 10 hours. Yeah, let's get some rest. Yeah, you can't drink like 7, 8 gallons of water and eat like 14 pounds of meat a day. You will kill yourself. Literally. 100%. And I'm going to take a quick break. Less than 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Now maybe you're saying to yourself, pizza, what about you're walking, it's super cold, Nope, you still die. Too much water. Too much food. Right. Problems for another day. Problems for another day. Problems for another day. Can't believe we found this. Alright, how are we looking? Still good on that. Okay. Yeah. Any of this crap needs going around? Wow, look at that. 7 maples. 8, 9. So 9 bows. Not too shabby. Doing very well. Random scrap metal is not too bad. Leather. We're getting kind of full here. Yeah. And again, will you give me a minute. It's day 10? 9? Yeah. Give me a minute. I'll get there. I'll get there. I'll get organized at some point. Just not right now. Alright, foodstuffs. Gotta drop that outside. Boink, boink. Yoink. Beep, boop. Great. Not terrible. Hello? Wow. Like I said, if I end up finding a mag lens, I'm not really sure. Like, we're gonna survive like a super long time. In fairly good shape. We need to get that improvised insulation going. But we don't have the mucilage bag yet, so it kind of doesn't matter. Alright, let me see here. I'm gonna drop the juice outside. Look at this crap. Good here. Yeah. Okay. Alright, looking decent on the weight. Looking decent on the weight. Alright, we drop the juice outside, and then we're gonna see what the weather is. Hopefully it's not froggy. The only thing that could really... What am I carrying? Guess it's... Oh. Anyway, we're gonna go look for saplings. We're gonna go look for this mag lens, and we're gonna see what we can see. Hopefully, like I said, it's not foggy. If it's foggy, it could be a bit of a problem. But then I think we need to cook. We should probably gather wood today, too. Juice is on the ground. Let's go. Yeah, I gotta remember a moose can spawn here at any time. But I'm going to show you guys how to do the double rope climb without climbing the rope. Ropes, plural. Yeah, it's a little tricky. We're basing things on my memory, which is, you know, pizza's over 50 years old. A lot has happened in those 50 years. But I think we'll be good going this way. We might, yeah, I have to make a couple of adjustments, but I think we'll be fine. This might be too tall. I thought it was this way, though. Doesn't look good going this way. I'm not really sure. Let's go around as far as we can to the right here. Oh, this might be it. Yeah, I think it's this way. This looks right. Whatever. We're exploring. You know, we're exploring. Yeah, I don't think this is it. Maybe this way. Oh, woo. I feel like pushing it. I think I need to go down here. And to the left or to the right? I feel like maybe it was to the left. Yeah, this doesn't feel right. Who knows? We might end up doing a double rope climb anyway. Yeah. Hmm. Maybe I just need to go further this way. That's the train car, right? I don't know. Let's keep looking. I always feel like I know where it is, and then I kind of don't. But it just goes to show you there's plenty to explore. Yeah. Kind of figure out where I'm on the map. Maybe through here? No. I mean, we'll look, but it's just gonna get super dangerous. Yeah. I mean, I do have a decent amount of stamina. Yeah, I took a wrong turn in Albuquerque. I should have taken the left. But here's the ice river. So let's just go. I guess we could do the double rope climb and deal with it. Yeah, as I'm not 100% sure what else to do. I don't even think I should be on this side. Hello, dear. Alright, yeah. We'll just take the long way, hope for the best. Hope for the best. We might make some coffee on the side of the mountain. Chew long darken it. There is a way to get there. There's 100% a way to get there without using the ropes, but yeah. I don't feel like wasting the time looking around the dam. Maybe it's more up the ice. I don't know. But, I mean, it'll show you the quote-unquote proper way to do it, I suppose. What's up, bum buns? I still think you can get there without climbing the rope. But whatever. Too late now. I'm committed. We're definitely not coming down this way, though. So I can hopefully learn how to get up here again. Yoink. Yeah. So the skates only reduce the little handbar on the right. They don't actually reduce your fatigue, so keep that in mind. Boop, 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 beep, beep. Excuse me. What do we got here? A little bit of this. Yeah. I think everything's up top. I don't really want, so, okay. Yeah, we'll be fine. There's a ledge. We don't really need it. Skadoosh. There's definitely a good place to hunt ptarmigan. I swear there were saplings up here. What do I got? Oh!
Perfect.
I mean, it makes my life easier in the long run.
Probably useful.
Yeah. Not seeing a mag lens. I don't think we got a mag lens on the map in this one. Listen. There's always a chance Pizza missed it. You know what I'm saying? Huh. There we go. Another maple. So, bows are popping. I have a fairly good feeling that some birch will pop up. Like I said, sometimes you gotta go to a place more than once. for everything to load in. We got a dead deer up here too. Look at all these ptarmigan. Look away! Look away! Alright. Yeah, if I had fire arrows, fire hardened arrows, we'd have murked all those dudes. Cool, cool, cool. I mean, again, no maglins, but it kind of makes the playthrough a little more exciting, don't you think? I do. Because there's an end game. One day, we'll fade into the lawn dart. Surely. Yeah. Is it this way? I think it's actually behind the mountain. Ugh. Bleh. Bleh. Oh. Hey. I'm going to say... I love it. Ryan Vaseline. What a fantastic name. Yeah, let's go look. Hope you don't mind me shouting you out. The dead guy or the dead carcass? We'll check both. Looks like anything here. I mean, it would make more sense by the deer, right? Where my crows at? It's not that windy. It's up here though, right? I think so. Deer. Yeah, that makes sense. That would be fantastic because we're here's some pizza footprints. Let's follow those. Oh, here comes the snow. Oh,
I think I can use this.
what? Ryan Vaseline, thank you so much. You are the boss. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So what? That's like 5 arrowheads now. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Even without the mag lens, we are going to rock this. Lots of fur up here too, so. Not today. Yeah, I think I'm going to go right. Bro, that was so awesome. Oh, that's why I want people in the chat. That's why people want people to say hello. That's why I want people to say, "Hey, stupid, you missed this thing." Oh, it makes life so much better. Yeah, I was up here, right? I think I just missed this. Anyway, peace for life. Thank you. But yeah, let's go down this way so I can store it in my simple brain box how to get up here without using the rope climb. I know it was up here. We're probably going to cross my own footprints. Hello. Excuse me. Yeah, I feel like I want to go this way. Yeah, like that looks really familiar. Okay. So we can mark it by like this down. This is where spray paint actually has a purpose. Alright, just past the rail cars and up this way to the right. Perfect. Perfect. What a great day. Thanks to the chat. You know, there's a song called Vaseline. And I say it like that because that's how they say it. But if you've never heard it, you should check it out. Vaseline, Vaseline. What a lovely day in the lawn dark, you folks. What a lovely freaking day. We're kitted out. We got enough down for improvised installation and maybe the bedroll. Again, listen. There's like a hundred, like a 90, like a 70, there's like a 40, there's like at least a 27% chance that I just missed a mag lens somewhere. Right? There's like a 13% chance that I missed a mag lens somewhere. Definitely a 9% chance. 100%, a 7% chance. Look, this is where we killed the moose on day 2. Oh. Wind is blowing in the worst direction for a fire outside tonight. We're not really heavy. Let's see if we can get a little firewood. Yeah, meat's getting a little tight. Pizza's. I'm drinking something right now. I'm always thirsty. He's eating all the rabbits. Let's summon the gun. He's chewing on all my bunnies. There he is. Stupid wolf. Rawr. Let's put a bullet in him. Got him. Run. Run. You jerk. And maybe we find him later. Maybe he's coming back. The hitboxes. Like, come on. Oh, that looked good to me. All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Simmer down, pizza. Simmer down. Low boil. Woo! He's gonna die. Alright, give me some fur. Woo! Ooh, this weather. It feels kind of blizzardy. Soaking wet.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
You don't say. Yeah, just don't say. I was still hoping he was like, you know, bopping and booping back and forth. I mean, best case scenario. Hey, Bonnie. He dies in the clearing? I mean, we spent 90 minutes chopping up logs. I don't trust this weather. No, I'm going home. I'm going home. Going home. We got enough firewood to make, you know, we can get some food cooking and, we're going to at least get the next couple days taken care of with a bit of water. We'll just cook inside tonight. Wind is in the correct direction, though, for an outside fire. It is chilly, right? Yeah, it's -1, basically. It wasn't for the stupid green box. Oh, hey. Oh, man. Let's go for an outdoor fire. I mean, anytime you can possibly... make the fire last longer because of the temperature, we should do that. Mm. Cause every match is precious. All right, let's go for water first. I mean, we can eat crackers and chips if we need to. Let's read our book, though. Yeah. Astrid's thirsty. Okay. Oh, weather's calmed down a skosh. Let's grab this.
I can't carry much more.
You know what? Yeah, let's get a couple of these. Like, yeah. Get my stuff together here. Perfect. All right, let's cook some moose meat. Let's get that going.
shelter.
We did good. Yeah, we did good. Thanks to Ryan, because now we have quite I think we have like 4 or 5 arrowheads. That's crazy. We again, we'll double check on the old spawns, because again, I just feel like more often than not, things spawn in later. Yeah, yeah. But I mean, even if I have, let's say I have, what do I have? I have 5 birch, so that's 25 uh, arrow shafts. So yeah, as long as we don't lose the arrows, we should be in pretty good shape. What? What? Are we cooking level dose? We are. Hello. There we go. Yeah, yeah. Fantastic. So we're going to make water, which will give me nothing. But, you know, we kind of need the agua. Gorgeous night. Fantastic. Let's finish the book. Oh, I already did, yeah. Alright, so, let's grab a torch real quick. Ooh, some frame rates just giving up. They just said no. No, you don't want us. Bebop inside, get a save. Always good to have a save. Anyway, I'm so excited, you guys. Thanks, chat. Like, multiple people,
Drop any of this gear.
new people saying hello. I, I, I'm so proud and so excited. Thank you so much. And with great tips and hints, and saving my butt with an extra arrow. Fantastic. Yeah, so we got 2 simple arrows, right? And then we have how many arrowheads? 3? Bro. 5 arrows is a lot. That's big. And like look at all these bows we have. There's another. We got like 10 bows. Outrageous. Another book for the book pile. Thank you. Maybe upstairs I do have another fire bug. I mean we started with fire level 3, but fire level 5 is fantastic. So we'll grab that. Everybody should read. Hello? Not today, my friends. What do we say to death? Not today. So I haven't seen it yet, but they're comparing the ending of The Boys to the ending of Game of Thrones. I'm just gonna say I'm highly skeptical. Even if it's not great, it's not the shite ending of Game of Thrones. I just refuse to believe that. It's just
Pack is getting kind of heavy.
serious over-exaggeration. Till melted. Okay. Read this. Now, I'll give you some unadulterated, thoughts. So people say the end of Lost is like the worst. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's fine. But I watched Lost day one to day end. I didn't I didn't hate the ending. I didn't. I actually kind of liked it. I hated the end of Game of Thrones.
I'm getting tired.
Truly and forever, I think, just one of the worst endings they could have done. And I could go over why. You know, they thought they were going to be Star Wars boys, and then they weren't. Which is kind of satisfying in its own regard. Is that finished? Please be finished. Fantastic. Okay. So let's cook 2 more and clean this rabbit and start on this ptarmigan. It's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long night for pizza. But he won't be hungry or thirsty. You know, take that for what you will. Let's get this rabbit done first. Yeah, I was gonna say there's probably no meat. We'll use our hands. Oh, we might burn the meat. We're committed now, though. No? Good. Good. Oh, it got colder. Oh yeah, we're by the fire. Let's see what it's like out here. Negative 23. Now that's a good fire. Alright, let's yoink, yoink, yoink. There we go. Let's drop the rarebit there. Alright. Shut up, ptarmigan. Stop tempting me. This, that. Trying to stand in the fire pizza. Oh. Why? Again. Still a good fire spot. Not as good with this stupid green box that Hinterland cursed us with because they're jerks. 100%. They're jerks. Let's see. How long does it take to get 2 feathers? I want to say a little more than I need. So yeah. My poor hands. Nice. Yes. Yes. Yeah, we need to do a bigger cook than this, but this will last us a couple days. Again, I've done the research. I did it. Eating and drinking as much as we have to in the long dark will kill you. You will die. So let's get the last 2 feathers. We're gonna take damage. It's been a minute. I wonder if I can. I can't believe we didn't level up carcass harvesting. Actually, hold on. How we doing? We should have been. Oh, we got way too much water. Okay, yeah. Perfect. Okay, that'll do. And then this, and this. Okay. And then let's try to set ourselves up for success on this. And go water. Not quite enough. It's cold though.
So tired.
Yeah, hopefully there'll be water there in the morning. All right, let's go to bed. Yeah, we're taking damage. Sun's coming up. Woo! What a good run. Blizzard! Oh, you know what? All right, let's clean this up. Again, we're trying to save on the tools because we're going for the long game and we're trying to get as much carcass harvesting as we can. So we might as well keep that up. Yeah, Blizzard's over. Wow, that was quick. Let's go to sleep for like 2 more hours. Trying to think of what I need to do. Not much, honestly. But here's the thing. I have a weird feeling.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
78%, so it'll be 80%, so like 2 days and some change on that. Like another day on the deer boots. We just dropped these, so another 50%, so another 2.5 days on the pants. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's way too much cedar. But, like, here's the thing. The moose should not be back. But there's something in my brain, for whatever reason. It's saying moose. And we're not going to take it out with the pistol. let's do the smart thing. Let's unload it here. Right. That way you don't have to pick up a bunch of shells off the ground. Let's throw them in here. Yeah. Improvised installation coming soon, plus a bedroll. Oh, we'll take the rabbit skin and gut for sure. How my guts doing? We're probably entering into snare territory. Oh, good. Good. If I can keep the wolf from eating all my goodies. It's only 1 pound. Good enough to look outside. Alright, let's go. Reload this bad boy. No. And yes, Ryan. It's a combination of all difficulties because it's a custom playthrough. So the loot table is set to Pilgrim because we aren't going anywhere other than the mystery, so I wanted as much loot as possible. The weather is stalker slash interloper. So, yeah. Yeah. I don't know why, but I felt there was gonna be a moose. And sometimes you get a feeling, sometimes it's wrong. Well, he's over here. Meow. 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 Hmm. Things to think about. Alright, so... let's make some snares. Yeah. We do have a bow now, too, though. So I could get fire-hardened arrows and start working on these ptarmigan. Stop wasting my rocks. Let me get some snares made. Yeah. No fine tools, but, you know, we have tools. So we can shorten the time a little bit. Pretty tired. Let's see. We got 12 here. I want to keep, like... that many. Alright, and then... we have later here. That. Yoink.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
No! Yeah, it's gonna be a snare kind of day. Oh, weather sounds terrible. I'm not sure if it's a full-blown blizzard, but it's not great outside. Alright. How many did we end up with? I'm hoping... Yeah. It kind of sounds like a blizzard. But it could just be a crappy windy day, you know? Where? Your house, mine. Ooh, alright. Let's take a peek. Yeah. No. Custom difficulty. I often play on custom. Mm. Sometimes I like to... Ooh, yeah, no. No, no. I really love the interloper loot table. Uh, it might be my favorite in the game. But for this playthrough, it just didn't seem reasonable. Well, finish the book, right? It's probably as far as we're going to get. Anything else? Well, we could give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. I don't think we're going to get it, but we could give it a shot. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Tell you what. Let's skadoosh this. Uh, oh, it's over here. I think we'll be alright. Right. A little bit of this. With that. Let's fix this pathetic gun. It is in such sorry shape. We found it at 29%. You know what I mean? It's not like we're not gonna find any more books. We're not gonna find a bunch of rifle books. We're not even gonna get enough rifle shots, I would think, to get to the point where we level up. We've got like maybe 7 bullets left. So let's clean it at least to the point. I mean, at some point you get better cleaning skill just by cleaning your gun. I don't. Can you get to 5% just by cleaning your gun? I think so. But this is totally worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. For this playthrough, it's definitely worth it. Limited resources. We don't have a mag lens. We don't have a hacksaw. We're only going to be able to progress so far. So, one more. Why not? There we go. Alright. Drink of water. Everybody, I mean, do you not have ptarmigan meat in your pocket right now? Because if you don't, I'm not sure what you're doing. Oh, we got our first Aurora, I think. Whew. Good rest. Still a little heavy. Alright. Here's the plan, folks. I'm announcing it to you now. We're almost done. We're heading towards the end of the stream. Just giving you a heads up. How we doing? Yeah, this is looking great. Ooh, we are so close to the boots. Very excited about those boots. Like I said, we have the combat boots. I could have used a piece of leather, but I feel like I should save my leather. We're trying to repair the aviator's cap. I got 2 aviator's caps until we need to switch to the bunny cap. So I'm good. Could be a moose, right? Woodpecker. Whew. Weather is definitely weathering. So I think in what you got set up within 20 days. So we got like 9 days left before it's like infinitely colder by 10 degrees every day. I think one rabbit survived. Yes, that's all we need. Okay. I think 3 will be good here. Let's go to the glade, the glen, the vale. Anyway, this little spot over here. Hopefully we see some bunnies running around 50-50. We put our snares down, we hope for the best. That's what we're doing. Constant meat, gut, and rabbit skins. So we can just get the gloves. I definitely want the gloves. I think the next stream we get hydrated up. Bun buns? Yay! I see bun buns. Hello. Pizza. They're all over there. Yeah. Right here. This works perfectly. What's wrong with my... I'll get a wired controller. It'll be so much better. There we go. I think I have one extra snare. I'm fine with that. They run there too. That's where I always catch them. So. Woo! I'm happy. We did really well. We got some good loot. Again, we may need to do a little more investigation. For the Maglins. There's a slight chance we might still find it, but I think it's out of play. Yeah. I think the Maglins is out of play. I think the chance, yeah, we're not getting the hacksaw either. But I'm doing good. I'm pretty proud. Daily, I'm working on it. I stream every Tuesday. Right? No matter what. Like, Tuesday, it's going to happen. Throughout the week, it's a little dependent on my schedule. I work nights and days. So, my schedule's a little chaotic. And I have to stream generally in the morning hours on the East Coast of the United States. I live in Virginia. So look for me between the hours of 8 and 1. I'm trying to get more videos out on a regular basis. So last week I ended up with like 3 or 4 streams. Last week, I'm trying to keep that up. I rarely stream on a Sunday because I get no views ever. Unless I'm playing Minecraft. Minecraft Sundays might be a thing. I thought it would be Minecraft Mondays just because it's Minecraft Mondays, But, yeah. We'll see. But a good question. I try. It's probably going to be at least 3 to 4 days a week. There's generally 3 days a week I don't stream. I'm tired. Stupid ptarmigan. Stop tempting me. Hate you. Monsters. Anyway. Alright. Let's line up for a nice and a game shot. There we go. Looks great. For a second episode, pretty good, right? Pretty good. I'm happy. No Maglins. I haven't given up on it totally, but I kind of given up on it. The hacksaw just ain't happening. But we did find 2 more hatchets. We have whetstones. And there's always sticks. So, yeah. Eventually, though, one day, and I want you people to understand, we're going to use our last match, and we are going to slowly fade into the long dark. Which, I mean, if you ask Raphael, that's what we're all supposed to do. So, I mean, I'm kind of excited. Do we die because we're eating raw meat? Because probably, right? Or you just starve to death, or it'll be cool either way in my book, personally. But let's take a moment. I want to thank RAR. Thank you for joining the conversation. I just want to thank anybody that ever says hello. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Listen, I do this for fun. I have a great time. And I want to say hello to people. It's a great way to reach out to the world and just, talk. So thank you for joining the conversation. I want to thank Ryan Vesseline so much for giving me another arrow. Come on. That is huge in this playthrough. Like, that was massive. I would have left it there probably forever. So, when we shoot our fifth arrow and it's in a bear or a deer that, we lose forever, claps in the chat, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I always want to thank Mrs. Wright. Mrs. Wright couldn't be here today. She has a family. They're all sick. Mrs. Wright is one of my biggest supporters. Joins pretty much every single time I stream. But she has a family full of sick, husband, kids, and just life. So I know she's out there. I know she's going to watch it. I know she's going to like. Speaking of which, if you happen to catch us, I really want to thank everybody that likes, subscribes, shares, and does all the things. Thank you so much. Most appreciated. The more we can get out there, the more people we can watch, the more subscribers, and the more fun we can have, right? Exactly. But yeah, we're calling it for today. Pizza's tired. I worked from midnight to 8:30 this morning. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'm calling it a day. In this beautiful world, in this beautiful shot right here. So fantastic. And yes, obviously looking forward to Black Frost. And listen, in July, you guys, what's happening? What's happening in July, you guys? What's happening? What? PlayStation 5? Absolutely. So we're going to get better graphics, better mics, and more love to you. And more games. Like I said, Grounded 2 is happening no matter what. I had so much fun with Grounded. You guys can check that in past pizza videos. Skyrim, Fallout 4. I play a lot of games. Check out the playlist. I make like 2 to 4 hour videos. You'll be entertained. I've got like 300 plus videos, I think, at this point on the playlist for the Long Dark, and probably another 300 videos just out there. So if you like what you see, there's plenty of it. All right, we're done. If you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you see this at a later date or time, thanks for watching. I truly hope you guys are having a great day. Know that. Okay? And listen, most importantly, be good to each other. Alright, pizza out.